Kama Sutra book.
Yeah, look only, look.
Too much visual images.
And
From all of this, I start to think that they really enjoyed orgies. Require 4 people to that position. One of the things you don't really want to do in India. Masala might come out soon. Good morning, my fellow MPC viewers. Today we're roaming an ancient temple that is usually a misjudged place for creation of Kama Sutra, just because the temple carries a lot of erotic sculptures with a lot of sex positions. We're gonna talk about that later on during this video. We're in Khajuraho, a central middle India. This place is mainly known for this temple because it carries as I mentioned, erotic sculptures, and is usually connected with Kama Sutra. Kama Sutra. Hello?
Kama Sutra book.
Kama Sutra book?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm going to the temple.
Just inside.
Inside?
What? Your ticket coming on mobile.
Ah, sure.
So you can buy here, book information.
No, I don't need information. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Maybe after Kama Sutra book.
Kama Sutra book.
Yeah, look only, look is no money.
Let's see. We are interested in Kama Sutra. Let's see.
Yeah.
Too much visual images.
And
This is the copy, but
Yeah.
Kama Sutra is more than this, no?
No. 84 different position.
Yeah, but Kama Sutra is not only about positions.
Yeah.
You know, if it would be a big Kama Sutra, I would buy it, but this is only sex positions. I'm not interested only in sex positions.
Tantra yantra like.
The whole Kama.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
there is.
This is just positions.
But and this is look.
Yeah.
If you want big one, I can.
What?
Okay,
Later.
after
Thank
that.
you, thank you. That's exactly what we're gonna talk about today. He tried to sell me only the sex positions of Kama Sutra, which is not really what we're looking for here. All right, let's get the ticket. I will hide the camera now because in most of the temples and stuff, they don't allow the camera. So I will see you in a few seconds. No, thank you. No, it's okay. I know. I just entered through the gate and they confiscated everything. They even took my tripod. I don't understand, like, they don't mind throwing things on the floor here. They don't mind spitting on the floor. They carry as much things as possible they can on any vehicle that they can ride. But the tripod is a problem. So I'm gonna hold the camera like a beep. Anyway, we're not gonna ruin our mood with the entrance guy. We are inside. Yay! So the whole idea of this place is that the temples follow the 4 principles of life of a Hindu person. And the reason why there are erotic sculptures on the temple is exactly from one of the 4 principles, Kama. Now, back in the day, they believed that sex was not really a taboo, and they expressed it pretty much. Where, I just lost the words because I'm looking at some really nice positions. You require 4 people to that position. Looks good, not gonna lie. And from the down, I can even see, it's pretty detailed, oh my God. One thing is for sure, they were really creative back in the day. This ideology here, it's not a sin. It's just a part of the journey, part of your life. And it's a huge part of our lives, and people just do not talk about it because of shame, because it's a taboo. Also, there's not only erotic sculptures here, there are many sculptures representing the general normal life of a person. What's interesting is that you cannot find any of these type of erotic sculptures inside the temple, because inside is considered as a divine and last principle of the life, moksha, which is the end of liberation, and there's no place for desire in the moksha.
From which country?
Slovakia,
Slovakia.
Europe. You?
Yes.
Which region?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah.
Kajur.
I am temple caretaker.
Temple caretaker.
Yes.
Wow.
My,
Children?
yeah, 2 children.
2 children.
Yes. 1 boy, 1 girls.
1 boy, 1 girl.
Yes.
The perfect family.
Yes. Perfect family. Yes. No many boy. Only 2.
Only 2 wives.
No, only 2 boy. 1 girls, 1 boy.
Yeah.
So very nice. Many boys, very problem. This very problem.
Many
Yes.
boys.
Yes. 1 boy, so good.
If you have many boys, problem.
No problem.
Why?
Why? No money. And 1 boy, so good.
Acha.
Marriage, so good life.
If I marry, I will have a good life.
No wife, no good life. No marriage without, no life without wife. And no marriage, no good life.
No marriage, no good life. So I need to marry.
Only marriage, so very good life. No wife, no good life. Yes. Second time inside coming,
Yeah.
so your wife inside coming.
Second time I come here with my wife.
Yes.
Okay, let's put a hand on it.
Thank you.
No marriage, no happy life. No happy life, no wife. Hey, brother. How are you? Around the temple. Acha. Do you do the sculptures? You do the sex sculptures? Yeah. You do it.
Yes.
You are a good. You are a creative guy. All right, so let's get back to Kama Sutra, because even though it's not the creation, even though Kama Sutra was not created here, they have some similarities. So, first of all, Kama Sutra was written for men. It was 2,000 years before, almost 2,000 years ago, written mainly for men, because women were not taught how to read and write at that time. So mostly rich and wealthy people, men, benefited from it. And it follows one of the 4 principles, Kama, which you can see a lot of Kamas here on the temples with the sculptures. And so almost every time when Kama Sutra is mentioned, a person immediately switches to, sex positions. Well, that's not true, because sex positions are only 5% of the whole Kama Sutra topic. And the Kama Sutra is divided into 7 sections. And if you followed at that time those 7 sections, you would live a happy life. The first one is how to build your house. It's not a manual how to build exactly your house, but it's more about details, what you should have in a house, how many beds you should have in a bedroom, because at that time they didn't have sex at the same bed where they were sleeping. Every bed had a different energy, different color, what perfumes you should wear, what jewelries, at what occasions, what dresses, etc., etc. The second one is desire, the one that has a small sections of the positions. Where are we going? Namaste. Yes, so the second one has a small sections of positions, and the whole rest of it is about learning the art of pleasure, the art of desire, the satisfaction. And first you need to learn it about yourself, and then you learn it about your other half, your wife or whatever, partner, whatever. And they believe something similar that the guy told me in a temple, that a happy wife equals happy man, a satisfied wife equals satisfied man. So you need to learn how to deal with it. You need to learn how to read the room, read the person, And there's a whole science behind it of different types of scratches, hugs, body bites, how to build the atmosphere, and everything around it. Have a look at it. This section really is something you can implement into your nowadays life. I think I'm getting to a dead end. Third section is how to find your wife. The fourth section is, if you do not have a family, how to build one and how to marry a wife. The fifth one is how to seduce another man's wife. This was mostly political because back in the day when other men had a huge power or power and you wanted to get to that power, the best way to get it was through his wife. The sixth one is about sex labor, because at that time sex labor was legal, so there was a whole legal department behind it and a whole ministry of sex labor. I don't know. And the seventh one is the art of medicines. What herbs you should use at what occasions, what perfumes, what aphrodisiacs, what stimulants, in which occasions, etc, etc, etc. And this is the whole Kama Sutra. There you have it. Now there's much more into it and we could go even deeper, but then the whole video would be only about Kama Sutra. From all of this, I start to think that they really enjoyed orgies. Nasty Indians. You can also notice that if you look at the sculptures and you see the normal sculptures, the hair is tied, sometimes hidden, woman. And once you get to the erotic sculptures, the hair become loose. And it's a form of intimacy, and they try to show the intimacy that way. That's main of the reasons why some religions hide their hair, because it's an act of intimacy. Yeah, it looks like a lot of them liked orgies back in the time, but now, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but every ancient civilization like Greek, Rome, Mesopotamia, etc., etc., they did the same things. They just didn't express themselves with the sculptures as much. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, if there are any orgy sculptures around the world in the temples, let me know. For fact, I know Rome used to be a badass orgy culture as well. Have a nice day. Thank you. Oh, I got my selfie stick back. What a relief. Oh my god, look at this. Oh. Now we need to get back to the streets. Oh my god, getting back to the streets. I feel like walking in a market for a foreigner is similar to, you know, when Cersei was walking doing the walk of shame thing in the Game of Thrones? The same thing, they're just not shaming me and not throwing anything on me. We're finally in a PvP zone. Surrounded by a lot of NPCs. Else, what is it? Things for the kitchen. Hatchet, axe. Hello. Hello. This guy sells a lot of similar things. Hello. Looks like... Hello. Looks like everybody sells the same thing here. Hatchets and stuff. This is interesting. I don't know what it is, but it looks like rock. A yellow rock. But it's not rock. I think it's not a rock. You see? Hello. Hi. Baya, what is it?
This is very sweet.
Very sweet.
100 rupees.
100 rupees. Vaya. 100 rupees. Looks like I bumped into a festival. Oh wow, look at those colors. They're preparing for Holi. Hello. Wow. Look at so many things. I would buy that one, but I would go to jail in Europe if I take it with me. Yeah, I will go to jail. It has swastikas on it. Even though it's a Hindu tradition, in Europe they would crucify me for that. So when you're traveling, you have a list of things you want to do in the specific country, and you have a list of things that you definitely don't want to do. And hello. He's having ice cream. And this is one of the things you don't really want to do in India. What the fuck is that? Okay. No. What? Hello. From here? Where? Okay, this is their circle. Yeah. Hello. Are they gonna go like this? Yeah. Oh shit. What have I got into myself? I'm going up? Yeah. I'm going up. Where did I get myself? Hey. Somebody going to die today? Yeah, all of them. Okay. I think I'm gonna add another thing on the list. Oh shit! What the fuck is this guy doing? Another one. Let's give another one. We got it. Nice. Good? You like it? Good. You know, like I said, I have some rules when I'm traveling the country to not go on these things. Rules are meant to be broken. He's controlling me there. Look. Oh my god. I ate masala today. Masala. Masala might come out soon. Hare Hare Har Shambhu! Har Shambhu! This guy is getting too much close to me. My favorite country? Somalia. Somalia. Oh shit, the masala will come out soon. Finish. Yeah, acha. Chalo. Thank you, brother. See you again. The fair was not scary, but India makes it scary. Oh my god, I want a fresh. Where is the fresh juice? Where is the fresh juice? 2 weeks ago I had a sugarcane juice, and I told him specifically no ice. And the guy gave it to me cold. There was no ice inside, but it was cold. So it means there was somewhere ice inside. And a day after that, my ass became a Niagara waterfalls. So I'm very skeptical and cautious what I'm gonna drink now. Why is nobody selling a fresh juice here? Hello. Hello. What's up? How are you?
Who are you?
You speak English?
No.
No, Tora.
Thoda.
Acha. We got a sugary mango juice that never saw mango before in his life. There's just no fresh here. And I need sugar. That's so disgustingly sweet with chemical sugars, but there's nothing else. And it's cold and guaranteed to not get waterfalls. My name is Adrian. Your? There.
Only money. Right?
Money? I don't have money, sister.
Only one.
Only one money?
Yes.
Only one?
Yes.
But I don't have one.
Only one.
Only one. Thank you so much, my fellow NPCs, for watching this video. And as always, see you in the next one. Peace.